All right, let me get on my mat. Settle in. Close your eyes. Scan your body. Time to relax the body, release any tension, making any needed adjustments. Legs, shoulders, arms, letting off any wrinkles in the forehead region, relaxing the face. And then trying to get into a good posture, keeping the back straight as much as possible. Back, neck, head in a straight line. And then scanning the breath, making any changes, maybe slowing it down. Deeper inhales all the way into the abdominal region. Longer exhales. And then let's chant 3 ohms to continue to turn our awareness inside. Use the subtle vibrations and the sound from the chant to turn our attention inwards. Eyes closed, join your hands at your heart center. Inhale. Then open your eyes. Plan for today, work on mainly seated poses. We'll start with some loosening practices. We'll do a couple of rounds of the Bhastrika pranayam, diaphragmatic breathing, active breathing practice. Then we'll get on our feet, do a couple of sun salutations briskly. Won't focus too much on the alignment today, just as a way to warm up further. And then back on the mat and work on some seated poses. So let's start with some loosening practices. Take your hands behind your back, grab your right wrist with your left hand. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, bend forward, keeping your back relatively straight, hinging from your waist, trying to bring your forehead as close to the ground as you can. And then keep going. Few more rounds. Synchronizing your inhale, exhale with your body movement as best as possible. Inhale on expansion when you come up, exhale when you go down on contraction. Keep the shoulders, arms relaxed when you bend forward. Stretching your back a little bit. One more. And then back into seated pose. Release your hands. Some lateral stretches, twisting your spine to the right and then to the left. Keep going. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Release and relax. And do some arm stretches to prepare for the Bhastrika pranayam, where we'll use our arm movement to facilitate the active inhale exhale. So as you inhale, take your hands up, arms up. As you exhale, bring them down. Stretching your arms up, biceps close to your ears. Two more. then release and stop the practice. Get ready for the pranayam breathing practice. I always like to clean my nose. I always have some allergies before doing any of these active breathing practices. Clear my nose. All right, so quick refresher for anybody that for who haven't practiced this in a while. So we'll use our arm movement. Inhale as you go up, exhale as you come down. We'll start with a shorter first round. Get your own pace. Close your eyes. Begin when you're ready. One more stroke if you're still going. Stop this round. Keep your eyes closed. See how you feel. If you don't feel good, you can skip the next round. Do some other practice. If you're up to it, we'll do a longer round. It's a good practice to do in the mornings. Can be an energizing practice. Go at your own pace. Let's do one more round if you're up to it. Hands by your side. Let you finish. Stroke or two more if you're still going. Keep your eyes closed when you're done. Important to do that, especially when you go a little bit longer. You might feel lightheaded or dizzy if you rush to open your eyes, so take your time. Also, always a good idea to observe. See how you felt during the practice, how you feel after the practice. Doing what you can, making adjustments. And then open your eyes. All right, let's get on our feet. Couple of rounds of Surya namaskars and salutations. Find a good standing posture, feet together, hands by your side. Stretch the soles of your feet. Feel grounded, stable, knees straight, back in its natural arch, trying not to hunch the back, shoulders back, chest out, chin up. And then join your hands at your heart center. Let's begin. Slightly easier sequence in the first round. Inhale, hands above your head. Biceps close to your ears, stretching your arms up. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, half bend. Hands can be on the ankles, back parallel to the ground somewhat. Exhale, full bend, forward bend. Inhale, right foot back, left foot stays forward, low lunge. Exhale into a tabletop, knees, palms, top of the feet on the mat. Inhale, cat pose, arch your back, look ahead. Exhale, round out your back, chin close to your chest, cow. Inhale, right foot forward, left foot goes back, low lunge on the other side. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rise up, stand tall, hands above your head. Exhale, back to your heart center. Next round. Inhale, lean back into half wheel this time. Push your pelvis forward, lean back from your waist. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, left foot back, right foot stays forward. Exhale, this time into a high plank, Chaturanga Dandasan. Body in a straight line at an angle, like a plank. Exhale, drop your knees, chin, chest on the mat, stomach off the mat. Inhale, arch your back into upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rise up into half wheel. Exhale, back to your heart center. Next round. Inhale, lean back. Bend forward as you exhale. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, left foot back, high plank. Or you can do the tabletop cat-cow sequence. Drop your knees, chin, chest on the mat. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Last round. Inhale, lean back, half wheel or stand tall. Exhale, bend forward, forward bend. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, right foot back. Knees, chin, chest on the mat. Stomach off the mat. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back to your heart center. All right, quick break. Relax standing pose. Feet hip width apart, hands by your side. Close your eyes. Let your breath recover. Scan your body as you do so. Noticing the lingering activation. Neck, shoulders, arms, back, legs, hamstrings, feet, almost the entire body. Observe your breath, maybe still a bit more rapid. Let it slow down a bit. Noticing any discomfort, any niggles, any stiffness. Developing more awareness of the body, what's happening inside. Using that to guide your future practice. And then open your eyes. All right, back down on the mat, seated poses. First pose, seated forward bend, starting position. Stick pose, Dandasana. Legs out in front, feet together, hands by your side. Trying to keep the back straight as much as possible. And then as you inhale, hands go above your head, stretching yourself up a little bit. And then as you exhale, bend forward, trying not to crunch your back too much. Either hold the toes or the ankles or the knees, and then try to fold forward, trying to bring your forehead as close to the knees as you can. Keep your legs straight, knees straight. Breathe. Feel the stretch in your hamstrings, back. Again, try not to crunch your back too much. Adjust, see where your hands feel most comfortable. Knees, ankles, toes. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, straighten your back. Hands behind you on the mat. Relax seated pose, toes pointing outwards. Quick break. We'll do a back bend next. Complementary pose. Camel pose, Ustrasan. So we're going to come up on our knees. So whichever way you want to do that, you can fold both your knees to one side and taking the support of your hands, come up on your knees, balancing yourself on the knees, top of the feet, and then hands on your hips, almost like the half wheel pose that we do in sun salutation, except we're not standing up, we're on our knees. And then as you inhale, push your pelvis forward and lean back as much as you can into a bit of a back bend, feeling the stretch in your lungs, your neck. Breathe. Half camel. Full camel, if you are more flexible than I am, try to get your hands on your heels, fingertips on your heels, and then lean back further. I'll stay with the half pose. You can try the full pose or stay with the half pose with your hands on your hips. A little difficult to breathe. Lungs get stretched. Just noticing. And then next exhale, lower yourself back to the mat. Straighten both the legs back into relaxed seated pose. Hands behind you on the mat, toes pointing outwards. This time leaning back, resting your head between your shoulders. Slightly longer break. Close your eyes if you want. Notice your breath. Scan your body. Feeling the stretch, neck, lungs, back. And then let's move on. Next pose, seated spinal twist, Vakrasan. Feet together again, hands by your side. Fold the right leg, right foot on the mat next to the left knee. Take your right hand behind you on the mat. Bring it closer to your body if you're able to. Keep your back straight here. And then left hand pointing up. And then left elbow on top of the right knee or slightly outside. And using that as a hinge to twist, turn to the right side. Final pose. Feeling the spinal twist. Feeling the stretch in your left hand, left tricep, left shoulder. Check your left leg. Try to keep it straight. Fully planted on the mat. Trying to twist a little bit more with each breath. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale, unwind. Quick break. And then we'll repeat that on the other side. I'll turn this side so I can still see you. But you don't see my back. Bring your feet together, hands by your side. Now fold the left leg, left foot on the mat. Take the left hand behind you. Maybe closer to the body. Keep the back straight as much as possible. Right hand goes up. Right elbow on top of the left knee or slightly outside. And then use that to hinge. Twist to the left in the final pose. Breathe. Try to make sure you don't press too hard on the left palm, left hand behind you. Use the strength in your spine for the twist. Not using too much pressure on the left arm. Feel the stretch, the twist in your spine. Right tricep, right shoulder. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale, unwind, straighten your left leg. Toes pointing outwards. Hands behind you on the mat. Relax seated pose. Lean back, close your eyes. Big break. Feel the lingering activation, the twist in the spine. Shoulders, arms, triceps mainly, the stretch in the triceps. Again, noticing any stiffness, any discomfort, hopefully no pain. All right, open your eyes, let's move on, get some water if you need to. Some more breathing practices. We'll do a cooling pranayam, still relatively warm outside. So for this practice, resting the top rows of the teeth on the bottom row, creating a small gap. And then breathing through the mouth open, creating a cooling sensation in the breathing passage. Close the mouth and then exhale through the nose. Try a shorter first round, see how you feel. Close your eyes. Get into a good seated pose again. Good posture, back straight as much as possible. Hands resting on the knees or thighs. And then when you're ready, let's begin. I'll cue for the first 2 breaths and then you can go at your own pace. Top row of the teeth resting on the bottom row, not grinding it, just gently resting. Inhale with the mouth open. Close the mouth, exhale through the nose. Take your time, don't rush. Let you finish one more if you're still going. Stop this round, keep your eyes closed. Observe. Maybe you notice the cooling sensation where you didn't. Hopefully it feels good. If you have any allergies, throat irritation, it might not feel that great. So you can skip the next round, do any other breathing practice. But otherwise, let's try one more, slightly longer, maybe 8 to 10 breaths. Same practice. Top row of the teeth resting on the bottom row. Inhale through the mouth open, exhale through the nose. Finish up one more breath if you're still going. And let's stop the practice. Keep your eyes closed, small pause, observe. And then open your eyes. Next practice, bhramari pranayam. So humming like a bee, creating the m sound or the n sound. So what we'll do is cover the eyes with the ring finger, middle finger, plug the ears with the thumb, and then cover the mouth with the little finger and the ring finger. And then inhale, and then make the humming sound as you exhale. Begin when you're ready, go at your own pace. One more if you're still going. Stop the round, release your palms, hands, palms resting on your knees or thighs, eyes closed for a few breaths, observing. And then one more round, slightly different. So instead of covering the eyes, mouth, and plugging the ears, continue to have your hands, palms on your knees or thighs, but the same practice. Inhale, and then make the humming sound on the exhale. Begin when you're ready. Go at your own pace. One more if you're still going. And then let's stop the practice. Keep your eyes closed. Observe. Maybe still feeling some lingering subtle vibrations from the sound. Can be a calming practice. And then continue to keep the eyes closed. Some guided meditation. So for today, we'll just try to bring our awareness on the breathing process. Notice the breath. Notice the air traveling, coming in through the nostrils, going down the windpipe, expanding the lungs, pushing down the diaphragm slightly, expanding the stomach, and then the reverse on the exhale. Just noticing the breath following the air in and out, trying to bring the awareness entirely on the breath, visualizing the breathing process, feeling the breathing process. Trying to make the breath slower, more rhythmic, more intentional. Letting any thoughts come and go, not fighting them, not chasing them either. Just trying to notice when the mind wanders and then quickly bring it back to focus on the breath. You can try counting your breath silently if that allows you to stay more focused. And there are a couple of slow breaths. And then let's bring our awareness back to the body, feeling the weight of the body on the ground, on the mat, feeling the air on the skin, the face, arms, feet, noticing any smells around us, any sounds. And then quickly scanning the body, the breath, the mind, seeing if you notice any difference from the time we started class to now. And with that awareness, thinking about how to improve your practice over time. And then let's close by chanting one Om. Join your hands at your heart center. Inhale. Open your palms and then open your eyes. Namaste. Thanks for joining.